What's up, guys? Mitchell Watts with Town & Country TV, and today I'm excited. I've got a very special episode today, and I am actually joined by the Miser brothers in one of their fantastic vehicles. If you haven't had a chance to, I got to start the video off this way. Make sure you check out their YouTube channel. They have only been on YouTube for a very short period of time, but have had fantastic growth in that short period of time. If you like our content, pretty much guaranteed you're going to love their content as well. So I'm super excited about the plans we've got for this video today. I don't want to spoil it because it's, let's just say the police might have been involved. We'll just leave it at that. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to start out doing a full walk around of the vehicle itself. And then after that, if we can find a couple of unsuspecting salespeople, we'll see if we can scare the crap out of them. I think that would be a lot of fun. And what we'll do is we'll wrap it up with killing the tires, if that's okay with you guys. Absolutely. So yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself and about your channel.
Sam and I do car stuff anyway. We were doing a lot of car stuff, a lot of truck stuff. We've modded everything we've ever owned, and I'm talking 20 or 30 vehicles. So it's very natural for us when we got a little bit of time as we got to middle age to be able to start a YouTube channel. And then we just started doing crazy stuff and it kind of took off. So our take has always been do the most outrageous thing we can do in these vehicles, have a lot of fun with it, but basically push them a lot further than most people are willing to, because you guys get to see some stuff that you probably wouldn't do with yours and you probably shouldn't do with yours, because we break it often. We spend a lot of time fixing stuff, and this was our first car on the channel. We've had to add a couple more because this one, it gets worked over about every third video, goes back in the shop for repairs, and we end up driving something else. So a couple other cars on the channel too.
There you go, man. Well, I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and start doing a walk around on the truck itself. As you can see, this is a Lariat Special Sport Appearance Package, which is very unique. You don't see a whole lot of Lariat Special Sport Appearance Packages. And what that does is, from the factory, as you can see, it automatically comes out with these tinted out headlights. And I think it's actually fantastic because you still have the LED surrounds and it just looks really, really nice. It also comes with the honeycomb front grille. And as you can see, the Miser brothers have also sanded and repainted those front emblems, just like we do on a lot of our TC Customs builds. One of my favorite things about this particular truck is the way that this thing looks as far as aggressiveness on the front end. As you can see, it's got an ADD front bumper. It's got the Baja Designs lights in the front, which are not exactly DOT approved, but who cares? Yeah,
They are in Tennessee.
Yeah, I know it, right? I know it. He said they are in Tennessee. Well, you know, Alabama, Tennessee. But once again, huge thanks to those guys for driving back down. This video is going to end with a bang, so make sure that you actually watch it all the way through. So let's do this. Let's walk around this side. I'm going to show you a little bit about the suspension components, and you can really tell these guys have got good taste in trucks. And I'm going to show you that with the leveling kit. This is not just a leveling kit, as you can see right there. That's the Fox 2.0 coilover system. It's the same setup that we sell through Ford Performance, Roush Performance, I think, has got a version of them, and even BDS, which, as you guys know, is also associated with Fox as well. But you'll also notice that the wheels, I actually don't know what style wheels these are. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So these are Venom Rex 601s by Vorsteiner. Vorsteiner makes Venom Rex. And Sam's truck, his new 21, has the 602s on it. He's outdid me in every single way so far on his build. So his whole build and this whole build, everything we've done, we've got a video for every single thing on the truck.
That's awesome, man. Tell me about those brakes. That I see the cross drilled.
Those are Power Stop, actually tow haul brake pads and rotors. They have the look. They're not terribly expensive. We'll probably end up with a big brake kit at some point, but for now, we just took our rotors off and painted them because we got the look. But with these burnouts, like we went through, we caught that rear caliper on fire and had to change it out. So, you know, they hold up really, really good to hardcore driving, but the Power Stop kit looks pretty cool. Okay, very cool stuff. All right, let's do this. Let's focus around behind on the backside of the truck itself. You'll see they've got their YouTube channel plastered on the side of the truck, and I think it's actually pretty cool that their logo matches that red and the black theme on the Lariat Special Sport Appearance Package. So those emblems that you're looking at right there, those emblems are from Ford factory, so pretty cool stuff there. But as you can see, these are cheap tires because we're going to kill them here in just a minute. So they've gone through a lot of different set of Nitto Ridge grapplers, a lot of, just check out their channel. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about very, very shortly. The suspension in the rear, from what he was telling me just a second ago, I think you said it was a prototype, is that right? We're working with Roadmaster right now. We've had Caltrax traction bars on there. When we started to put the Roadmasters on, we were going to try to leave both on, but we found out that we had bent the Caltrax. So we'll figure that out eventually, but we're trying to get the right setup to be able to launch a truck really hard and in 4 high, flip over to 2 high with a 2-inch lift, and that's not easy to do.
I see. Well, one of my favorite things about this truck is going to be the rear. This is not a part you can just buy right there off the shelf. This is, I believe you said, a Barricade rear bumper.
Off of American Trucks.
Yeah, so he bought it off of American Trucks, Barricade rear bumper, but they've completely custom fabbed this thing to have the quad tip exit exhaust. Now, the thing that you'll notice about it as well is they've sanded that and repainted that to match the rest of the truck, and I think they actually did a fantastic job with it. You do have your Chevy-style rear steps. No, I know it. I had to.
We got Corvette tips and Chevy truck step-ups.
That's, if they make a good part, put it on, right?
That's right.
Especially if you can make it fit.
That's right.
But some pretty cool stuff there. You've got the bed cover, not a whole lot to really cover there, because even though this is cool stuff, you'll notice that there's a little, maybe the burnout has already started just a little bit. But what I want to do now is I want to show you guys on the inside of the vehicle. Let's take a look real quick. Now on the inside of this truck is really where I think it looks really, really cool. This is probably one of my second favorite parts of the truck, is going to be the seats, the interior, just in general. As you can see, since we talked about it, it had the Lariat Special Sport Appearance Package. It comes with that black leather you've got the perforation in the middle, and then you've also got the red bolstering down the sides. I think it looks fantastic, especially when it's tied together. I've seen this interior where it doesn't make sense, but the fact that you've got the red calipers, you've got the red emblem on the back for their YouTube channel, and then also things like this, where you can see this is a custom carbon fiber, forged carbon fiber steering wheel. It's got the paddle shifters, which they're still working to get, basically getting those wired back into the transmission as well. And you've also got your forged carbon fiber shifter. That is not fake carbon fiber. That is the real deal Holyfield, and it looks fantastic in person. They've done a really, really good job of not cutting corners on the pricing of this truck. You can tell this is not something that they just slapped together and slapped a supercharger on. It's actually well thought out, and that's why I was so excited when they reached out to us. Hey, you want to review our truck? Absolutely. It's because I've actually seen a couple of their videos before they actually reached out to us. So now we're kind of showing you this. I tell you what, let's take a look at the miles real quick. And 18,185 miles. From what they're telling me is they actually bought the vehicle pre-owned, and they've done everything to the truck themselves. Is that right?
We've not done the labor.
I'm with you there.
We've not done all the labor. We've done some of the labor, but we have had every single thing done to it since we've got it.
Fantastic. Let's do this. Let's go and show the YouTube audience my favorite part about the truck. That's underneath the hood. All right, now let's take a look underneath the hood. I don't want to mess anything up, so let me pass the microphone on to you. Tell us about what we got going on here.
So we chose VMP to work with on our supercharger. They've got a great history with Mustangs and making power. What they've been able to do with their Gen 1, 2, and 3 is amazing. This was a brand new design for them, similar to the Whipple design. This was the first Odin truck that came out, and it was the second Odin vehicle overall. One Mustang got in there before we did. So our truck actually went down to VMP for all of these mods for the drivetrain. So we've got the supercharger that dynoed out 600 horsepower at the wheels, which equates to 750 horsepower if you're measuring it back to a Roush or a Hennessy or what the manufacturers, I guess, would say a spec horsepower is. VMP worked with AFE to make a cold air intake. We actually had a prototype on before this because we were kind of working with them to get their system built. They actually built their kit when they were installing this supercharger, and that's the kit that goes out now.
Wow.
It's obviously got upgraded fuel injectors, everything you get when you normally get a supercharger. We've got long tube stainless works headers into a really open exhaust all the way out the back. So all the crank sprockets and oil pump gears and everything to be able to make this thing go for a long time are done. So
really?
It's in it for the long haul. It's stood up to a lot of torture. They're nervous every time they watch our videos. Not really, but we do push this thing in some heat temperature situations that are unbelievable. And so it's a heck of a supercharger. We are going to pulley down E85, maybe do some other mods outside the truck to make it go a little faster. We're running mid-11s right now, and we'd like to be in the mid to
upper 10s, somewhere in there.
Yeah. He don't want to commit to mid-10s because he's got to make all the math work out. But we want to have a 10-second truck that's a full, 5-person truck that's full weight, and that's where it's headed.
That's cool, man. So let me ask you: is this more or less is your goal for this truck? long term? Is it designed to be a specific 0 to 60 time? Are you shooting for a specific quarter mile time? Are you shooting for a specific horsepower amount? Like, what's your goal for this thing?
So when we started YouTube, we wanted to make a vehicle that was really good at everything, but not necessarily the best at anything. As we, I guess, grew the channel and started buying other cars, other vehicles, we realized real quick that this thing has the potential to be a great drag truck, a great 0 to 60, you know, dip into the 2s. We're in the mid 3s right now, so if we could dip into the 2s there in a 5,600 pound truck, that'd be pretty cool. But it's went through some versions. We did switch out to 488 front and rear gears at one point, and we did a ton of burnout videos that way, and it was really fun. But we realized really quick that's not the way to go fast at the drag strip, so we're back down to a 355 gear.
355.
Okay.
And so it's in its next phase, and we'll make it go fast for a while. What's amazing is a lot of people, we named this truck the Wolf. We didn't do it right off. We gave it some time before we did, and it kind of got a personality. And I think you'll see why we call it the Wolf here in just a minute. Nobody that watches a full video, you know, you name something, you're asking for it a little bit, you're asking to get made fun of, you're asking for somebody to say that's too mean of a name for what you do.
Yeah.
We had to see that it would do it before we gave it such an aggressive name, and we've not had anybody kind of poke at us about naming it that just yet.
I like it. Well, I'm really excited to kind of see how that looks. So let's do this. I would like to maybe do a couple of quick launches, maybe not 0 to 60 time. If we can make it, we've got our V-Box here, so maybe we'll plug a V-Box up to it and see if we can get some specific times out of it. But if not, then that's fine. At least we can scare some of our unsuspecting salespeople that they know. Say a lot of our guys, they know about performance, but they've sold a lot of performance and they know how to take care of customers and answer questions. Not a lot of them get a chance to ride in it. So, because once again, when we customize or put a supercharger on one of our trucks, we're not dogging it out before we give it to the customer. We want the customer to have that opportunity.
But like we said on Backroad Driver, we only build it to dog it out.
And there you go. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and hop in the truck and let's make a couple quick short passes if that's cool with you.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
Passes in the parking lot.
Yeah, passes in the parking lot. That's right.
Did you pray last night?
I did. I went to church on Sunday.
You got your seatbelt on?
I do have my
That's
seatbelt
good.
on.
All right, here we go. I'm braking. Something broke. Did you hear the clicking?
I did hear the clicking. Holy crap.
Hey, that happens sometimes. As long as we don't hear crunching when we get back around, we're going to do it again. I don't hear any crunching, but I don't feel anything in the pedal.
Don't feel like you have to do it again, but oh.
Oh man.
Your legs started picking up there, Juwan.
Oh wow.
I launched it and he started doing this number with his foot. You're like
Air brakes, like air drums.
Hey, I was trying to stop it on my side like I had one.
all right, so just got through scaring the daylights out of these two guys. Real quick, what was your first impressions?
First time I ever lost my foot in the truck. So that's gonna be very interesting. I feel kind of played a little bit.
The good news is we got it on slow-mo, so we'll be able to play that back in forever and ever. Well, all right, Chessa, what about you? Did you feel like you need to up your life insurance now?
A little bit. My grandmother may need a little bit more than what was about to be given to her, but instant power.
Absolutely.
Instant power. Very
Absolutely.
All right, Mitchell. Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I get to do this all the time, and you're all the time building all these awesome trucks.
Yes.
And they're customer trucks, or you're trying to sell them, and you don't get to do wicked sick burnouts on tires that are going in the landfill like today. So why don't you take the first burnout?
Are you sure?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. All right, I'm in. Are you sure you want me to do this to your truck?
I think that you need to check this off your bucket list today.
Killing an entire set of tires
Absolutely.
in one fell swoop? Okay.
Absolutely. Now
I
kill
can-
them, Mitchell.
Kill it like all the way.
Do it.
Like, okay.
Like shake and bake. You know what I'm saying?
Shake and bake.
Shake
I don't
and
know what to do with my hands.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
This feels so wrong.
That's a good, I don't know, my butt meter tells me that's 125. I think you just got about 125 on the distance scale.
That's addicting.
It is. I was telling the guys, it's like smashing a bang in about 4 seconds and then doing 100 push-ups, running a mile, and then smashing another bang and doing it again. It gets you pumped.
My heart feels like it's about to stop. And there you go, guys, burning the tires on a well, not a brand new, but not anymore, not after I got a hold of it. But yeah, you can see the nice little skid marks all the way down. So
Mitchell,
huge thanks to...
Are you closing out?
Yeah.
We're not done. You get back in the passenger seat, put your seatbelt on, and I'm gonna show you how we finish the video.
Am I gonna regret this?
I mean, you prayed last night. He's right with his maker. Let's get it done.
Okay, let's do it then. All right, let's go.
My friends, is how you end the video.
Oh my God. Oh. So I just realized something. I have no clue how to do a burnout.
Mitchell, it's like this. In life, you can always take it just a little bit further. And that's why you guys need to get your trucks built down there at TC Customs, because they can take it just a little bit further.
Well, thank you very much for the plug. I appreciate it very, very much. Guys, this is, well, I don't know if you guys can hear this. My shoes are literally sticking to the asphalt because I've got so much tire on the bottom of my feet. So, well, and there you go. That is kind of our little video showcasing how to murder a set of tires, or at least the rear set for right now. So guys, do me a huge favor. Before we close out this video, you need to make sure you check out their channel and subscribe, because the more subscribers they get, the more money they can get to do wild and crazy stuff.
We're not saving for retirement, Mitchell. This is like, my retirement plan is to burn tires off.
Absolutely. Guys, they've got a GT350, GT500, they've got this truck, they got dude, if you like Fords, you are crazy if you don't go check them out. So once again, huge
Comment down below if you want us to bring some other stuff back and get up with TC Customs down here with some other custom stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for making the trip all the way down from Knoxville just to come see us and say hi. If you haven't already done so, make sure you check out their channel, as I've already mentioned. Make sure to check out our channel as well. If you are new to our channel, Town & Country TV, make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel with that bell notification turned on so you don't miss a single video.